Hello, fire signs. My Aries, this is Tarot in White Oracle, where we get into the cloud to see what we see. We'll be diving into your person's feelings and thoughts and wants and actions. And this is your you versus them for the next 30 days. And while I was meditating, I was getting the song, Wicked Games We Play. I don't want to fall in love. So that might resonate for some of you. Thank you, Divine Creator, for channeling guidance to our Aries and cross watchers. If you are watching, this is a general, so take what resonates, both my Aries and cross watchers. And remember that the energy can be flipped. So if it feels like it's not your energy, then it's your person's. We're going to go ahead and dive into past, present, and future energies. And then we are going to draw for our thematic energies, the truth of the way you see it, the truth of the way your person sees it, and the truth that the universe has for you. And then we'll dive into our tarot. And happy belated Halloween. Actually, I did flip that one over. That was this direction. We will go ahead and get into our future energy last, after we do our tarot read. So in the, oh, a lot. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so for our past energy, we do have a sense of the Page of Wands and our High Priestess. There's a sense that in the past energy, one or both of you have been connecting a lot to your intuition, maybe psychic abilities. Maybe you have been feeling your person a lot. A strong sense of being able to just tap into them. Maybe you're having dreams about them. I do see the Page of Wands looking up to the heavens. So it's like, what do the heavens have in store for us? Of course, the page is a fiery energy. So you guys may be connecting to a fire sign, or this is reflecting your own energy, Aries. And this is really just a sense of, I feel like you're tapping into the greater things beyond the material world is what's coming to me. It's like you're looking at the heavens and you're wondering, where did all this come from? What is this all about? Why do I feel this way about this person? And I also see in the Page of Wands, of course, this is a very passionate, motivated, go-getter type of energy. But it's connected to the intuition. It's connected to the higher realms. And so there's a sense of things happening for you and or your person that has to do with things on a soul level for you. I do see in your present energy that there is a lot considering around investments or and also about the equal give and take. So there's a sense of investing in something but not really giving too much to it, and knowing that there's not an equal give and take here. Knowing that there's a sense that more needs to be given from one or the other person. I also got this energy, which of course has a lot to do with anxiety and stress and worry. I'll have to fix the phone, 1 second. Anxiety, stress, and worry, but this did come out in the inverse. So there's a sense that there was a lot of anxiety and stress and worry, and that it is starting to lessen. It is starting to decrease, and you're starting to come out of that in the current energy, and that you're trying to find a balance between reciprocity. So let's go ahead and dive into what it is that the Aries feels is the truth of this relationship, the truth of this situation, and let's see what our person feels the truth of this is all about. And then let's see what we get for the universe's energy. I'm not going to take all that. What is the truth that the universe has between you two? Okay, we're going to take one thematic energy. So this is the overall theme of the relationship. So I do see that the Aries is viewing their person like a mother. you know, take gender as it resonates, but nurturing potential and possibility is here. Great growth has occurred because of this connection, because of their person. And they see you as someone who's a nurturer, a caregiver, these beautiful kind of motherly qualities. From your person's side of their truth, they kind of see this as something that has a strong tie to them, a strong roots, bloodlines running really deep for this person in terms of, you know, blood is thicker than water, but even though you're not genetically related, it feels like your family, and I'm going to do anything for you or do anything for this. There's a strong sense of a family bond, family ties, family togetherness, seeing you as their person to have a family with, or for many of you, you might have a family with this person already. I do get that the universe is saying that this relationship is all about releasing and purifying and cleansing those wounds. You know, this is all about healing for one or both of you. You're going through a lot of healing processes, and I also see differences. So this is about understanding the differences between humanity, each other. Seeing the differences in each other is teaching us to accept ourselves and the differences in others, and to love all the differences and to feel a sense of acceptance and belonging. There's also destiny. Destiny and the choices that we make on the road to our future, and destiny is all connected to this connection as well. So let's go ahead and dive a little bit further and see what we get for the tarot. We want to know, what is our person feeling? What is the Aries feeling? And then Aries' person. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle a few times first, just to make sure this energy is nice and cleared. And let's see, what is Aries feeling for the next 30 days for this connection? Wow, Queen of Pentacles and 9 of Wands. All right, so, and the Tower. Okay, so there is a really strong sense of the Aries viewing their person and this connection as something that can be grounded, something with a lot of potential possibility. We do get that in both of these energies, really heavy. And so in the next 30 days, the Aries is feeling that there's this foundation, there's a groundedness to this connection. It's not all up in the air. It's not, you know, feeling good, even though you guys might have a good connection. For many of you, you might be going through problems, but the Aries is viewing this as something that has a foundation. And they also might view you, take gender as it resonates, as that person, again, a really strong mother energy, a nurturing, great growth, potential, possibilities, caregiver, mother quality, two very strong motherly nature qualities. We also get in the Aries energy the 9 of Wands, which is all about persistence, moving forward through the struggles, and being committed and not giving up, even though there are struggles to be had. We also get the Tower, which is something unexpected, something happening within them internally. I feel that the universe is going to throw this universe a curveball to propel it in the direction that it needs to go, and that the Aries is undergoing internal changes. The Aries might also show up a little bit moody. This is something that happens a lot. I had to fix my phone again. The Aries is, what happens a lot with the Aries has to do with sometimes moodiness. This energy can be like shaken up and, you know, surprises happening, but also a moody energy. And so I feel for a lot of you, the Aries is having moodiness, but also feeling shooken up inside, and that the universe may be throwing this a curveball to get it in the direction it needs to go. So let's go ahead and get the feeling space for Aries' person, or the cross watcher. What is the cross watcher feeling for the Aries? All right, we do get our, so this is the wheel in reverse, and this is our Ace of, or no, one, yeah, our Ace of Wands in reverse. and it came out like this. So let's go ahead and get one more energy. So Aries' person, wow, this also came out in reverse. The Six of Wands. So Aries' person over the next 30 days is feeling like there's some sort of disempowerment here. There's some sort of motivation or a lack of drive, and that they're not really sure if victory can be found in this situation. Gossip might be going around. There might be a feeling like not wanting to take this out into the public, wanting everyone in everyone's business with you, or that there's not a success as well around some sort of karmic cycle that your cross-watcher feels that you guys keep entertaining or keep revolving around. Can we get another energy around, please, this karmic cycle? What is this karmic cycle that they are stuck in? What is this about? Okay, so this is about the sun. So it's the sun can be a very strong twin flame energy. So this can mean that you are stuck in some sort of cycle that is common between twin flame energies when you separate and go in union, separate and go in union. And your cross-watcher might feel that you just keep repeating the same things, and when are we going to be able to grow enough to have union? The sun is also around awareness, you know, a sense of awareness around your issues, a sense of growth, a sense of knowing, a sense of development, a sense of shining a light on the truth. And so the cross-watcher might feel like there are truths that still are hidden, or feelings that are still hidden or not being shared, or a sense that we keep going round and round, and the awareness, the knowledge that needs to be there to push us forward, the healing, the growth needs to occur. Let's go ahead and see what we get for our perception space for our Aries. Our Aries' perception space is wanting to come out. Moon in the reverse. And we do get the Hangman. So perception is all about how the Aries is perceiving their cross-watcher, not necessarily the truth, but the truth as they see it, the connection, their person. So we do get the moon, which is in reverse, which is all about, you know, when the moon is in upright, it's about our intuition, and it's about the hidden parts of us. And so this is like an encouragement to go dive deep into those internal parts of you, into those hidden parts of you, and kind of uncover them. And they have a perception that this connection is digging them into maybe their wounds, their trauma, their subconscious parts. And they're like digging it up, digging it up, digging it up. And there's a process of that I see here as well, that there is a need to trust the process. So this connection is allowing them to trust the process in unraveling the secret hidden parts of them that are being unearthed. And they perceive that this connection is something that is allowing them to go through a process around that. The Seven of Wands is, you know, all about sometimes your guard is up, you're protecting and you're defending. A lot of times it can have to do with protecting your boundaries or your sense of wants and needs. So in the inverse, of course, this person is letting their guard down. They're starting to not feel like they have to be on the defense or on protect themselves, especially if they've been holding a lot of walls around themselves. They might be feeling a sense of putting those walls down. Let's go ahead and look in the energy for the perception space of Aries' person. All right, we do get our, why is all of it coming in verse for our cross-watcher? What's going on with you, cross-watcher? We get our Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is in the inverse. Let's see what else we get. But that's kind of good news. We do get the Knight of Cups. So that's a beautiful energy that's in the upright. And we get the Chariot. Okay, so the perception or how they perceive the Aries or how they perceive this connection is something that there may have been a truth that was hidden that is becoming revealed in the next 30 days. Something that is going to be, clarity will be brought to the situation, to the relationship, to the problem. I also see that they're perceiving the Aries as bringing them a love offer. They're offering them something in romance, wanting to push something forward. This is a strong energy of pushing something forward in love. And so they are perceiving the Aries as a coming forward, moving quickly toward them, taking action in love, taking action in an offer of some sort. Now, the cross watcher is perceiving the Aries as doing this because they are doing this, or perhaps they are anticipating this move by the Aries. So let's go ahead, and they're hoping that they're not going to be stuck in this karmic cycle that keeps repeating. So let's go ahead and get into our next area of energy. This is all about our wants, and let's see. So we do get our Page of Cups and Judgment in the reverse. And let's see what else we can get for. All right, we do have Temperance. Okay, why is Judgment in the reverse? Okay, wow, Two of Cups. Okay, so yeah, I think this is connected to the moon. There is a Page of Cups energy in the want, which is the Aries wants to offer. So the perception the cross watcher has of the Aries offering a cup of love, you know, a love offer, something new, something romantic. For some of you, it might be taking you out on a date of roses, but for a lot of you, it's, you know, especially if you're in separation or no contact or silence, it's the Aries coming back and offering, you know, that love to you. Remember, energy can be flipped. So if you feel like this is your energy, cross watcher, and this is your Aries, or Aries, if you feel like, no, that's me and this is my person, you can flip the energy because it is a general. But whatever the cross watcher is perceiving, they are perceiving correctly, because the Aries does want to bring an offer of love. We see that in the Page of Cups. And so they are picking up that energy rightly. They're perceiving this correctly, as the Aries is trying to offer something in love or something in romance. This is like, this could be an apology, and I'm sorry, and an I love you, and showing up with some sort of offer to, you know, move forward romantically, move forward in the emotion between you two. You know, this is a strong energy, I feel like, of an apology. We do get the Judgment in inverse and the Two of Cups for clarity. So I think this is tied to the moon. So in what the Aries is wanting is to be able to bring, this is like they're not able to make a judgment call on a situation around the love. And this is like a soulmate, strong love. And they're not able to make a judgment call yet. They feel kind of maybe stuck. They want to be able to make a judgment call on the love, but they feel kind of stuck on what to decide. And the reason is because I feel like they're still clearing out their subconscious parts of them, their traumas, their healing. And that's why the cross watcher is worried, are we going to be going through another cycle, or is everything settled yet? We do see Temperance, and so what the Aries wants is that balance. They want to be able to balance their energy. They want to be able to feel good. They want to, you know, not be moody. They want to be able to feel good in the love. So let's go ahead and see what we get for our wants for the cross watcher or Aries' person. What is Aries' person wanting? All right, we get the Nine of Swords in the reverse again. Okay, so the Nine of Swords showed up in reverse in the current energy, which is anxiety, stress, and worry to just be overcome. And we do see that the cross watcher is wanting that as well. They don't want to be in a space of stress or worry or thinking too much. about what's going to happen. Let's see what else we get. We do get a 7 of Pentacles, so there's also investments. So the crosswatcher is wanting an investment in this, you know, whether that's becoming committed or whether that is taking a situationship to a relationship. For some of you, it can be investing more, just going to the next level, whatever that next level is for you. We also get Judgment and the 3 of Pentacles. So there's a sense of, it's interesting because we get Judgment right in the middle of our air. One sec. Sorry, my cards fell. So we do get the Judgment right in the middle of the crosswatcher's space. We also get Judgment right in the middle of the Aries space. So this is all about making a judgment call. This is all about releasing the past and moving forward. That's what this energy is. This is about healing and moving forward, moving better together. And the Aries is wanting to make a judgment call, but they are stuck. They're not able to make a judgment call about the love. And the crosswatcher is like, I just want a judgment call. I just want a decision. I just want us to move forward better, you know, more healed. And of course, our 3 of Pentacles is all about that teamwork and working together. You know, so it's a strong sense of moving forward and doing life together. They want to just move forward. They want the anxiety and the stress to be put down, investments to be made, the next level to be taken, for a judgment call to be made on this so that they can move forward, working as a team and doing life together. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get for actions. What are the actions that our Aries will be taking? All right, we do get our, oh, that's beautiful, a Sun energy. Oh, wow, okay, the Hierophant. And, wow, okay. So the Wheel of Fortune is over the 3 of Swords. So, wow, this is really beautiful energy. Okay, so the Aries over the next 30 days is going to bring awareness around, truth around, clarity around the commitments, wanting to solidify the commitments, the stability between you guys, taking this up to the next level and bringing a lot of more clarity and awareness around that. We also have the 3 of Swords, which is of course about abandonment wounds and hurts and hurtful beliefs we have around ourselves. And the Wheel of Fortune is preceding it. So it's like good luck is coming to the Aries around their wounded heart, around their traumas, around their abandonment wounds, around the, you know, false beliefs a lot of times that we have about ourselves or relationships, the old paradigms or stories we tell ourselves that aren't true. And this is like fortune is coming to that. And so that a new cycle can be had in that, which is beautiful because we see here that the cycle is stuck in the crosswatcher's feelings. You know, they're feeling like we just keep going around and around and around, and we get that wheel energy again, but in the upright that is being brought by the Aries. So that's a repeated beautiful energy, as well as judgment, which is in the upright for our crosswatcher and in reverse for our Aries. I'm going to move this here so it's a bit more clear that this is our action space. And we also get sun energy as well here, and in the feeling space of our crosswatcher. So the sun is also a repeated energy, which is very interesting. We get 2 wheels, 2 suns, and 2 judgments. And so sun is a very strong soulmate, soul twin energy. We get soulmate energy here, of course, with our 2 of cups. And 2 wheel of fortunes and 2 judgments. Wow, I don't think I've ever had that spread before. Fascinating. Okay, we're going to go ahead and look at our action space for our cross watchers. And I am using our beautiful Visconti and Fissora deck. This is the original deck from the 1450s that the Italians used to do their games and their tarot. So I like to use this deck. It's also called the Golden Deck. It's one of my personal favorites. So let's go ahead and look at the action space. Actions for... We do get the 8 of Cups, an inversed 7 of Wands. Wow, this is the second time we've gotten the 7 of Wands and an inversed. And the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so in the action space for, well, let's get one more because we did have one more for our Aries. All right, so we get the Ace of Swords. So there is a sense of the cross watcher. All right, my little kitty cat in the background. I don't know if you could hear him. He's like, wow. So we do have our 8 of Cups and our, wow. There's a lot of mirrored energy in here. Another sign that this is a twin flame or soulmate relationship. So I feel like the cross watchers are letting go of all those negative emotions from the past that came about because of the issues, the traumas, the back and forth things. I feel that the cross watcher or Aries' person is just letting it go. They're letting it go and they're moving forward. They don't want to carry that energy anymore. I also see them also dropping their guard. So the Aries was perceiving this connection or perceiving their person as someone who is dropping their guard or putting down their walls. And I see that the Aries perceives this connection as something that where they can do that. They can put down their guard, put down their walls. But I also see the cross watcher is also putting their guard down, you know, and they're softening. And I also see the 6 of Pentacles. And this is all about that equal give and take. We have the 6 of Pentacles, a repeated energy in the current energy as well, and that will follow through for the next 30 days, which is all about reciprocity, lessons in give and take, giving and receiving, and feeling a sense of equality between the two of you, emotionally, financially, mentally, or in the physical realm, these kinds of things, a sense of having each other's backs in the way that you guys are giving back and forth. Now, I do get the sword in the upright position. So there might be a lack of communication that seems clear, or a lack of communication in general. There might be some sort of truths that are being withheld. They might not be revealing everything to the Aries, or there's just a sense that communications might be spotty or not as clear, at least coming from the cross-watcher side. I do see that the sun is on the Aries side, so I feel like the Aries, when they're showing up, is going to be very clear, but there might be some sort of confusion in the way that you guys are communicating, some sort of misunderstanding, or you guys just don't communicate the same way. And let's see, why is the Ace of Swords in the reverse? All right, we do get our 5 of Cups. So, oh, okay. This is all about disappointments and regrets and guilt. So the cross watcher is not talking about all the disappointment and regrets that they have, all the things that probably hurt them in this connection, the things that disappointed them, the things that they felt regrets around. I think that they're going to withhold their tongue. I feel like a lot of you are just holding your tongue because you don't want things to get bad, even though there are some disappointments there. And for others of you, there might be a lack of, there's like miscommunication. And for others, it's just you're holding back some truth because you don't want to hurt the person. So let's go ahead and look at our future energy. So this is for the month of November. And so this energy is as we're going to go into December. So we do get the Empress. So this is a very strong, beautiful energy. So I do see many of you are going to be pairing up with earth signs. For others of you, this is also another strong earth sign. We also have a very strong water sign. It doesn't have to be, but many of you are, your person is a water sign or earth sign. I do get a lot of water over here. All right, so we do have the Empress energy. And so in the future, one or both of you, I do feel like that this is coming from the Cross Watchers energy, because we do get the Queen of Pentacles in the Aries feeling space. But, you know, take it as it resonates for you, that, you know, the Cross Watcher is going to be taking care of themselves, self-loving, self-care, and putting themselves first and showing up for themselves. But they're also going to be that mother for their person. You know, we get really strong mother placements 3 times. 3 is a very significant number for those who are in, you know, twin soul and soulmate connections. And one moment. All right, my kitty cat's trying to climb up the table and join us. So we do get 3 very strong energies that are all about the, you know, mother quality. Some of you might be seeing 3s, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 this month. And yeah, this is a very beautiful, nurturing, motherly energy here. And we also get our Knight of Cups. So again, we get a repeated energy of love offers. And of course, we had action in the Aries space, in the perception of the Cross Watcher, and our future energy is all about moving forward in that love. Love offers on the table for the next 30 days and in December. We also, though, get a sense of feeling tied up, restricted, like there's a restriction that's being felt by one or both of people. And I do feel that this is more likely coming from the Aries energy, because the Aries is the one who I get on this side that has more of the healing that's being done. So, but take the energy as it resonates for you. There's a sense of feeling restricted around the love offer. So love offers may be made, you know, in the next 30 days, and in December, more love offers may be made as well, but a restriction is going to be felt also around that. Maybe they're still working through some of their issues. There's a sense of maybe feeling trapped as well, showing up in December. So let's go ahead and get in angel energy. All right, we do get 0303, taking chances, balance, caution, awareness, boundaries, health, communication, serenity, protection. Take a moment to observe the people around you, your environment, and your health. It's a gentle reminder to stay cautious and alert and prevent future issues. Prioritize clear communication, maintain healthy boundaries to ensure your well-being. And we were just talking about clear communication and, of course, letting down the guard and opening your heart. So remember to take chances. And oh, it's another 0303. So definitely synchronicity for many of you to show that this is for you. You'll be seeing a lot of 3s. And let's go ahead and see what we get for our bread of life energy. We do get Psalm 46:1. which is a 10, and a 1, which is an 11. So for some of you, you may be seeing 11s or 11111, also a very strong number for soul twins and soul mates. God is our refuge and strength and ever-present help in trouble. So remember that when you're feeling like you can't do it anymore, you can't make it anymore, how do we get through this? That source, that God is above and helping and always there for you to turn to. So remember to join us on our twin flame journey. And we do have a link below, and this is our thumbnail. If this resonates for you, we have a lot more information. Like, share, and subscribe. We are a brand new channel, but I love hearing from you, and I try to like and heart every comment. So remember to claim your energy in the comments, and yeah, go ahead and share it with your person and with your friends. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you guys again in December.